It's been a long road back to title contention and a heavyweight championship opportunity for this man, but he has put in all the right work, and a lot of people give him a great chance to get the job done tonight.
You know, when you've been there and you get back here, it's not new. There are a lot of things that are familiar, but how do you change the result? How do you assure that in this time, during this chance, you ultimately walk away with the championship? He's been here before, John. The team's been here before. They are confident that this time they get it done.
And that self-belief is rooted in the preparation, right? He's got speed, he's got power, all the tools to wrest the belt away. We'll see if we have a new UFC heavyweight champion by night's end. Anthony Johnson has stepped into the octagon. This time he wants to leave with that championship belt. All right, folks, here we go. Undisputed UFC heavyweight championship fight, and all eyes are on the incumbent as he makes the walk here tonight, and he's enjoying every moment of it. Huge title defense beckons for him tonight.
John, he loves where he stands in the sport. He loves the admiration that comes with being the baddest man on the planet. He knows he's the biggest, he's the strongest, he's the baddest, and he loves it. And he prepares as if he never wants to let that go. This man lives for being the best. This man lives to be in the spotlight. And time again, we see him defend this belt as if his life depended on it.
Well, right, you lose this belt, it's essentially like walking back into your new life. He has no intention of suffering that fate here tonight. All right, all the hype gives way to the action here. Both fighters have now touched down on the canvas, and we are ready to go from the Mecca, Madison Square Garden, here in New York, New York. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. And now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Anthony "Rumble" Johnson. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, the Korean Superboy,
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. All right, round one is underway. Here is the outstanding striker, the conditioned Doo-Ho Choi. The majority of his pro wins have come by knockout. They have come in round one. We'll see how it goes for Doo-Ho Choi here tonight. All right, early action here. A nice hook by the boxer gets home on the kickboxer. This is exactly the range in which he wants to be fighting.
Yeah, because it limits the kickboxer, and the kickboxer has a very high guard. So if you're tight and you just pivot with the hook, it lands around that guard, and he does a lot of damage with it.
Oh, nice change up on the tempo. There's the hook in the clinch. Lands by Choi. Counter jab, snaps the head back. That'll get his attention. Wild attempt with the right hand there. So more output, at least in the early going.
An early takedown lands.
Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Ground and pound strike there now. Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure. Choi's in halfway.
Getting him out here.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
And he will let his opponent stand up here. Back to the jab now, no good.
The fighters separate.
Oh, big left hand there.
That was nice right.
Well, he continues to manage distance beautifully and take advantage of that edge and reach.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
We cross the midpoint in round one. His misses are empty. So there it is, longer reach paying dividends as he counters with a punch. Swing and a big miss by Johnson.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Oh, nice grip. We'll see if he tries to change levels here. Trips his opponent with the ankle pick.
His ankle pick takedown. We're so used to seeing singles, doubles, high crotches. When an ankle pick is hit, you applaud the guy doing the technique.
Man, that's a stinging jab. You can tell he's been boxing his whole life.
Yeah, and I mean, it's popping over and over. He's throwing it. And he's a boxer, so he throws it from a little bit of a different stance. So it's not something the MMA fighter is used to see.
1-2 punch by the Korean Super Bowl. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost.
Counter left. Choi's uppercut, but that one is blocked. Oh, nice punch there in the clinch.
Oh, just opening up on him now.
Straight right hand now, just misses. Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts.
Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
.45 seconds to go here in round one. Working from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Johnson. Oh, big shots from the top. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Johnson gets back up. Right hook to the head, blocked. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Well, not much setup behind it. The right hook misses. Huge shot there. Outstanding round, and another 5 minutes coming up. So the horn sounds after that round. Might have even been a 10-8. Big round there from Choi.
That round, that was great, okay? He's ready to go. I want you to go out there.
All right, so there is the horn. At times in that previous round, I didn't think we'd get here after that head kick nearly had him out of it.
It was a good round leading up to that. But when you take a head kick like that, when your opponent gets your entire body into that kick, usually the night's over. Very tough to still be standing, but he can't take many more like that.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, let's get to round two.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg.
Oh, great block there. Huge uppercut.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Well, you saw us referencing the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that jab. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank. Got his guard pass. And there you go. Again, half guard.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Choi.
Oh, right into mount.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Choi's got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now. Here's the kick, blocked by Johnson. Missed with that attempt. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cutman's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cutmen in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Well, he has stayed busy, and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination.
Very accurate, a lot of activity, and the hands look phenomenal tonight.
Nice jab by Johnson.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
2 minutes to go.
Oh, power landing, yep.
Winded up on the right there to no avail. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Now some separation. Just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Oh, a huge block there. Johnson doing a nice job staying upright here. Choi's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
He landed that inside leg kick. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Choi's hook shot blocked, though, by the defense. Nice job getting that guard up to prevent any further damage. Just misses with that one.
He's got to move. They're going to stop this fight if he doesn't move.
Oh! Beautiful combination. Oh! Final seconds here. As though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
All right, next round is underway, and if you look at these two guys in between rounds, it looks like they've barely broken it.
Oh, nice overhand right. He's hurting bad here.
Right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision by him to target that area.
We always talk about his fight IQ, John. We talk about his ability to recognize his advantages. That's exactly what he's doing. The moment he saw that cut, I knew that would become his fault. Oh, hurt him again! Oh, nice.
Right, single collar time out. So wisely he can...
Oh! Now we're going.
Big right hand there. Johnson gets hit with that overhand.
When he gets close and he throws, he lands.
Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. And in that patience, you'll find the punch. You didn't like that left hand.
Oh, you got to start to look to finish him now. Choi's been dealing with that cut on his forehead for a while now. It is not getting any better.
Nice punch to the head. Another good stick to the head.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. And now some distance as they pull apart. Just over 3 minutes now to go. Obvious redness on the right side of his body. Nice punch by Johnson. Straight right is there. All right, watch out for the setup here. DC, I know you don't pay your bets, but I'll bet you $100 he goes for another takedown here.
If I don't pay, then why are you betting me? I'll yell in the octagon and go, man, don't shoot, so that I can get paid. But if I'm betting, I'm trying to take the over. I believe that he's gonna get another takedown, so I would try to force you into saying that he doesn't do it again or something. I don't know.
We'll see.
I'm not the gambling guy. You're the gambling guy. You can twist me up with your words. Great defense. That punch had no chance. Oh, nice.
Choi's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better. And back to his feet.
Massive shot land. It's over, John. Nice done.
Stop it anyway.
Oh, my goodness.
What a fight! So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's gonna be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
All right, here now Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 16 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Anthony Rumble Johnson.
So congratulations to Anthony Rumble Johnson. When he maintains distance and when he refrains from being reckless, this is an absolute killer at 205 pounds. The power on full display yet again here tonight. Came in with 8 UFC bonuses. Might just get another one after that victory here tonight. Big, big win for Anthony Rumble Johnson.